What's going on, guys? It's Fern. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing video, and I'm super excited. Today we have the troll clipper from the Pissed Off Barber. Been hearing a lot of hype about this thing. One of my clippers just crapped out on me, so I figured this is a good time to buy a new one, check it out, and we'll see what all the hype is about. Let's get to it, guys. All right, guys. So just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's always watching, commenting, and all that. It really means a lot to me. If you could go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about the channel, keep it going. It would be greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel, helps spread some, information out there about clipper awareness and all that stuff, as well as hopefully furthering your education as it relates to being a barber. As always, guys, as well, for any of your equipment needs, clippers, shears, pomades, whatever, anything like that, head over to WB Barber Supply. The link is going to be right over here. And as always, at the end of your checkout, if you guys put in code MARKFERNICOLA, which is right here, you could get 10% off of your order. Helps WB out, help yourself out, help me out, mutual benefit to everybody. Let's get into the review. All right, guys, so today, like I said, we got an unboxing video. We're going to be doing the troll clipper from the Pissed Off Barber. A lot of hype behind this thing. I am pretty excited to get to it. Been hearing some good things about it, so here we go. Without further ado, troll clipper from Pissed Off Barber. 240 minutes of runtime, super torque motor, DLC fade blade. Guys, if you remember from a couple videos back with the fade blades, like I said, you're going to get a lot closer when you're doing fades. They are a little bit more unforgiving, so you have to be a little on the wary side. However, that being said, with the Pissed Off Barber fade blades, they are a little more lenient for some reason, at least in my experience. I do kind of prefer nowadays to use like the fusion blades or the wedge blades. However, with the fade blades, again, they cut super close, they're pretty sharp, so shouldn't have an issue with that. All right, guys, so for the rest of the package, as you can see, you got the troll and the slime right there. Pissed Off Barber logo, troll. It's pretty cool. On the back of it, it says high performance, high torque digital motor, 6,800 RPMs or 13,600 SPM. Not sure what SPM is, but we'll roll with that. 45 millimeter graphite fade blade, zero gap adjustable, 5 detent all metal taper arm. Basically what that means is you could go from a 0 to a 3.5 millimeter when you're doing your fades. 8 comb guards, so it looks like you have a 1.5 up to, it says 19 millimeters, so I'm guessing that's maybe like a 5 or 6 guard. Cuts easily through hair within just a single slide. Not sure what slide means, maybe just kind of single pass. I don't know, England, they have different lingo than us. Simple size body at 17.2 centimeters length and lightweight at 320 grams. DLC blade offers sharpest cut yet, and it stays cooler and runs free just longer. All right, that's cool. Ergonomic design to have balanced weight, comfortable use while still offering low noise level and superior performance. All right, so it sounds overall, guys, like it's going to be a pretty cool clipper. I mean, just from the box alone, it's feels pretty good. I don't know if that's the clipper itself or just the contents in there, but let's get into it. All right, so unboxing time. Let's see what this bad boy is all about. As you guys can see, it's got the pretty funny little memes about everything going on in the barber shop between the barbers and the customers. Pissed Off Barber is known for one thing, that's making fun of everybody, so it's kind of equal game. If you've been following this page for a while, they talk about pretty much everyday stuff, which we all kind of know to be expected in every single barbershop. Doesn't matter where you're from, which is kind of funny, so that's pretty neat. But here we go, guys. Here's the actual clipper itself. I opted for the black and green model. There is another one that's out there which you can get 3 different lids for. I believe it's black, pink, and green as well. You could see through part of it, so you could actually see the motor running and stuff like that. I opted just to get the black and green one. I think that one's pretty cool, and it's basically the same thing. I just didn't want to deal with all the different lids and whatnot. So let's pull this bad boy out, check it out, get into it. All right, so I took the actual clipper out, guys. We're gonna get into the contents first and kind of see. So you got this nice foam over here, protective. Got this guy under here for the boxing. All right, cool. So looks like you got a little baggie with oil for the clipper. It's very useful. Put that right there. You got a screwdriver for the clipper, and you have a USB cable. One thing, oh, and you also have a little, oh, double-sided brush. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. I haven't seen one like that before. Nice. Kudos to you, Pissed Off Barb. That's pretty cool. All right, so guys, so USB port means it plugs right into the clipper itself. There's no charging stand. Also, do get yourself a block charger that you would use for an iPhone or something like that. So you're going to plug the USB into the block right directly into the clipper. There's no clipper stand. That might be an issue for some people. For myself, it's not. However, I think it's kind of cool that kind of keeps your station a little bit neater and stuff, you know. All right, and then also, guys, it looks like we got the guards over here, and I could just tell from the bag that these things are, oh yeah, nice slime green looking. Pretty cool. So you got the Pissed Off Barber. This is a 6. This is probably your biggest one, and it looks pretty good. It kind of feels comparable to, I don't know, maybe like the wall ones, I guess. Like the Babyliss ones seem like they're a little bit kind of thicker, but this one feels pretty good. So I don't know, may or may not use the actual guards that come with this thing. I have a set that's pretty universal for Babyliss, Stylecraft, Pissed Off Barber, yada yada. So that's cool. All right, so let's get into the clipper itself. So clipper itself, as you guys can see right there, Pissed Off Barber Troll. Like I said, you can't see into the motor on this one. The other models, I know you can. I opted just to do black and green just because those are kind of my colors anyway. And then on top of that, I just think it looks a little bit cooler like that. So you got a nice little blade guard on there. And as mentioned, you got the Tpob TX, not XT, TX for Texas. Fade blade on there. Fade blade simply means, guys, as you guys can see from the side profile right there, it comes up and it juts in a little bit, making it a little bit closer. You have the lever on this side, which I kind of right off the bat am not super digging that, to be honest, but okay, all right. I maybe just got to get a little slower, just got to loosen that. But anyway, it does feel pretty ergonomic, I gotta say, guys. Overall, the weight of this thing, it's a little heavy, which is kind of nice. I do, as you guys know, kind of appreciate the heavier clippers. It's got a real nice matte plastic casing on there, as you guys can see. It's got the finger grooves in the back, so like I said, that makes it pretty ergonomic. All right, so it's not quite zero gapped, as you guys can see. Oh wow, look at that, I already got hair in there. I didn't even use this thing. Perks of being a barber, right? All right, so it's not super zero gapped, which, I mean, again, I don't really zero gap my stuff anyway, so that's not a big deal. But let's turn it on, see how this thing works. That's all the way open. That's all the way closed. Indicator light right there. Okay, all right, so not super loud, not super quiet either, but I think it's kind of just in the middle. Overall impression of this first, guys, I gotta say, like I said, I'm not super kind of digging the lever so far. Maybe I just gotta kind of get used to that or loosen it up a little bit, maybe with a few cuts, you know, kind of get it kind of where it needs to be. But overall, it feels pretty good in the hand. I gotta say, I'm really digging the matte black and the green. That is really pretty cool. So overall, like I said, I think first impressions of it, I do dig it. You know, blade looks pretty cool. Actually, that's pretty neat. If you guys can see, there's, rather than kind of come up and go straight, there is, oh yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a, see that bump kind of like right in there? That's kind of cool, actually. That's a little bit different. Nice. All right, cool. So we're gonna throw this, guys, on the charging stand. I did read the instruction manual. It says to charge this continuously for 3 hours before use. That is gonna maximize the battery life as well. So we're gonna charge this up for a little bit. I'm gonna do a few haircuts, try to film those, maybe do a little debulking, do a little fading and stuff. And we're gonna give an honest opinion about it in a little bit. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. All right, guys. So really quick, even before like I start doing some haircuts and stuff, what I wanted to do is take my guards, which I always use on everything, and I just wanted to see on the blade if this is gonna rattle or not. So these were premium guards that I picked up a while ago. They're pretty universal in that they work pretty well for Stylecraft as well as Babyliss, as well as, you know, the Pissed Off Barber stuff. So hopefully, I'm going to turn this on. There's no rattling. Okay, yeah, we're good. Cool. All right, so that one is good. And then also I picked up another one, which is a little bit thicker. As you guys can see, it's not translucent as well. But just throw this on over here. I just want to see if this rattles. Cool. That is sometimes an issue, guys, no matter what clipper you get with your guards. Sometimes when you throw it on there, especially if that is real zero gap, when you close the lever and you run the machine, sometimes you hear that kind of means like, the plastic is a little kind of crunchy on the blade. It either means your blade is too zero gapped and it's going to start kind of eating away on the bottom teeth of the guard. That should clear up over time. You don't want it to where it's just like rattling around like that, like real bad, because that gets real annoying, especially in somebody's ear. So I'm pretty stoked that the universal guards fit this thing. And like I said, we're going to do a few haircuts, going to debulk, going to taper, going to do some fading and whatnot, and we'll give the initial thoughts overall. All right, guys. So here's my final thoughts on the troll from the Pissed Off Barber. Guys, I gotta tell you, I really do like this clipper. I think it's very ergonomic. It fits very well in your hand. It cuts pretty smoothly as far as taking out bulk, doing tapers, fades, clipper over comb, all that stuff. I really do like this thing. The thing that is kind of killing me though, not even gonna lie, is the lever. This thing, it's, I don't know. I think I just gotta kind of, give it a little bit of wear and just kind of get it loosened up a little bit. I did use a screwdriver and kind of loosen it a little bit, and it's kind of helping a little. I think it just got to kind of get worn in, like I said. Otherwise, I mean, again, even sound wise, I like it. It's really not too loud. It's it's not super quiet, but it's not super loud either. Overall, I gotta say, guys, I mean, again, especially for the price point and whatnot, side by side compared to the Low Pro from Babyliss, this is a pretty good contender, man. I gotta give it to Tpob once again. I think if you're gonna go the Low Pro route, I would probably check out, honestly, the Troll. It is not a metal casing. It is a hard plastic, which again, if you got a preference thing, that could be an issue or whatever, but bang for your buck, man. I mean, you put these things side by side, they're literally the same clipper. The only difference is the housing material on the clipper. So there's that. But overall, Troll, definitely give it a go. It's a pretty fun clipper to use. Hopefully this is helpful, guys, and we'll keep on doing these. Take care, y'all.